Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you on a run through two of Denmark's most iconic cities, Aarhus and Copenhagen. As many of you know, I'm currently training for the Big Cottonwood Half Marathon in September, and these runs were a key part of my preparation. So lace up your sneakers and let's hit the streets of Denmark. I decided to complete my 4-mile easy run on the blue route in Aarhus. From what I could gather through Google Translate, this route goes along the river and is 25 kilometers long. Hi there.
You want to go find a bird? Okay.
Oh, hello. Oh, you want to go for a run? Huh? No 4-mile run? Maybe not. Good morning, or good morning in English. I think I botched it up in Danish. Danish is a hard language to learn. But here we are. It's our second morning here in Aarhus, and I'm going to go for a 4-mile run. First of all, let me talk about the weather. It is 58 Fahrenheit, which actually is cool to me because it's, hot. It's the peak of summer in Southern California. So I'm actually used to starting my runs at 85 Fahrenheit. This cool weather is a treat. All right, here we go. This is a nice road. It feels so good to be running in much cooler temperatures. The blue route sure looked promising in terms of the flat terrain and natural scenery. But then I got turned off course. Whoops. Seems that I'm running on the streets. I actually don't know where I am right now. I thought the route was going to take me more along that dirt path, but that dirt path ended. Oh well, I just got to remember to turn around at mile 2 and go back in the same direction. So I continued on the streets until I could get back onto the blue route. I'm pretty sure I'm back on the blue route. All right, looks like I'm back on some sort of running route here instead of on the streets. Except I'm not sure where I am exactly. Oh well, keep running. I know I didn't run that far from our starting point. One of the things I later learned to appreciate about Denmark is how deeply ingrained movement and exercise are in the Danish lifestyle. Here, physical activity isn't just about staying fit, it's about enhancing your overall well-being and happiness. Here we are running through Ceres Haven, and that's where we had started our walk yesterday. I didn't realize it was part of the path, or the path is actually called something else, which is the blue route. All right, mile 1, 9:47. Took it really easy today, which is fine because the whole purpose of this run is more of an easy run. Also, I want to take it easy because I'm just enjoying the sights. What's the point of rushing through this run, right? And we're back out on the city streets. At least the streets weren't full of car traffic on a Sunday morning. Yeah, I'm definitely away from the river path. I'm running down some road here. Good thing it's early Sunday morning. There aren't any cars, so I basically have the road all to myself. Aarhus is the second largest city in Denmark and full of historic and cultural architecture. Oh, cobblestones. Not my friend because we don't really have cobblestones where I normally run at. Oh, that is the fanciest 7-Eleven I've ever seen. It's very Danish. Oh, I recognize that up ahead. That's the Aarhus Cathedral. We were just there yesterday. So I'm not that far from the hotel or the starting point. Great concrete or asphalt. Prefer that. The Hotel Royale looks very fancy. Here's part of the Latin Quarter, known for restaurants and cafes, but no time to grab a morning coffee. Yay, back onto asphalt. Even though I was way off the blue route, I was enjoying the run on the streets. Mile 2, 10:03. Slowed down there because of the cobblestones. I didn't want to turn an ankle. All right, I got the light. So I'm going to cross the street here really quickly. With nobody else around, it's like I had the city all to myself. A little hill up ahead, so getting some hills training. Gotta get away from the bikes. Getting near the top of the hill, which I will then turn around because it'll be 1.5 miles left. The best part about running uphill is running downhill. So now turning around to run the last 1.5 miles and get back to the starting point. My coach would be happy. I'm getting a little downhill training in because 2 of my races in the fall will be downhill races. Now back on flat asphalt here. Mile 3, 9:22. Got there a little fast there because of that downhill portion. So remember, what goes up must come down. Now taking it home with this last mile. But it's more like, can I remember how to get back to the starting point? Okay, that's a good sign. That's Aarhus Cathedral, so at least I'm going in the right direction. Cobblestones, I hate cobblestones. Oh, this is the boulevard, or the Riverport Boulevard. Maybe I'll take it back to the starting point. River Boulevard is just under a kilometer of restaurants and cafes along the river. Yeah, we didn't run this way on the first half, but I sort of know where we're at. We're right by Malstein, which is like an old street. Specifically, it's a street with a true village idyll filled with flowers and a cozy atmosphere. I'll feature it in a future travel vlog about Aarhus. It's nice to run along the river here. I remember yesterday afternoon it was packed full of people just hanging out because, it was a beautiful Saturday afternoon. So why not? Looks like I'm back on some sort of path. Hopefully it'll lead me back to the starting point. Okay, the last point, 1 mile. Mile 4, and the last mile, 9:21. So that was my fastest mile. And guess what? We're right here at the starting point. Here we are, back at the starting point. So turns out I didn't get lost. Despite zigzagging through the streets and going up a hill and down a hill and got lost around the river, I made it back, so I didn't get lost. I still have no idea how I deviated away from the river. I thought this was a straight shot, but I guess not. Then again, I'm just a tourist, so I didn't really know what I was doing exactly. And well, look who we have here. We had my husband who went for a 2-mile back and forth, out and back walk, and he made it back just in time. Later on that week, we had traveled to the capital city, Copenhagen. Good morning! It is August 2nd, 2024, and this is my 3rd day here in Copenhagen, and I'm going to do my usual Friday long run. It's only going to be 8 miles because this is a lead up to the Big Cottonwood Half Marathon coming up in 6 weeks. And even though I'm on vacation, I'm still keeping up with my half marathon training. There was no way I was going to do 8 miles on the treadmill at the gym. Yeah, my hotel's nice and everything like that, but still, the thought of running 8 miles on a treadmill, yeah, no amount of Netflix series is going to help me deal with the boredom. But luckily, my hotel is near the lake system that they have here in Copenhagen, which is a series of 5 lakes. So I'm actually going to do 2.5 or 2.25 revolutions around the lake system, and that should equal 8 miles. Here's a map of the lake system. I shouldn't get lost like I did in Aarhus with the blue route. Here we go, start my 8-mile long run, which is the longest run I have on vacation. The only drawback to doing this lake route is that there are crosswalks in between these 5 lakes. And here in Copenhagen, or in Denmark in general, people do stop at crosswalks, they don't jaywalk. Green light means go, so that's what I'm doing. Crossing the street, and we're gonna go and run by the second lake. Here we are at the second lake. It's being hidden by the trees, but you can see it's a nice clear running path. Here we go with the third lake, and it's nice and open so you can see the other side. Now coming on to the 4th lake. Nice statue there. Mile 1, 9:47. That's great. Remember, it's supposed to be an easy long run. I'm not doing any speed work today. That's the 4th lake behind me, and then just waiting for the light to get to the 5th lake, and then we're going to loop around and do this revolution and complete this revolution. Here we go, the 5th lake, the last lake of the series, and then we're gonna turn around. And now We got to the end of the 5th lake and I'm gonna turn it around here. Oh, how cute. There's some ducks and there are also swans in the lake. Mile 2, 9:34. And up ahead are a bunch of branches in the middle of the lake. I guess that's a place for the birds to hang out or take a break if swimming on the lake is a little too much for them. Oh, and look, we got some swans. It's another rest area for the birds in the middle of the lake, but this is the 4th lake. Oh, that's so cute. This little cafe on the lake there. The swan boats, they have a Danish flag, but no time for a break. It doesn't matter, they're not open this early anyways. Mile 3, 9:35. Now we're back at the starting point. So we did one full revolution, which is 3.78 miles. Mile 4, which is the halfway point, 9:28. We got a string of red lights there. So I gotta stop because I don't want to run a red light or get hit by a car, or since we're in Copenhagen, by bike. Just like those break rooms in the museum, right? So just think of these crosswalks as a break room on my 8-mile run. Now we're back on track, and this stretch here is a long unbroken stretch. Mile 5, 9:35. So we got less than a 5K left. Getting bloomed by the swan there. Hopefully you found something nice to eat for breakfast. And we're getting ready to turn here at the 5th lake. Sorry, I had to take a little break there. These swans are so beautiful swimming in this backdrop. Mile 6, 9:32. Yeah, sorry, almost got there. 9:32. Confirmation that Copenhagen is a running city. Mile 7, 9:22. So one more mile. A little piece of Danish wisdom. Staying active is one of the keys to happiness. Whether you're training for a race or just getting out for a casual jog, remember to enjoy the journey and find happiness in the movement itself. And there we go. We did 8 miles. Then a little extra from the starting point. That's the planetarium over there. Mile 8 was 9, 11, or 12. I forgot which one exactly, but basically it was my fastest mile. And there you have it. 8-mile long run done while I'm on vacation in Copenhagen. Just goes to show you don't have to completely give up on your workouts while on vacation. In fact, this was really fun because this was not on any trip itinerary or travel vlogs or blogs that I had done some research on Copenhagen with. Basically, if you want to find a place to run while on vacation in Copenhagen, then run around the lake. It's really nice. If you made it this far into the vlog, let me tell you more about my plans for training for the Big Cottonwood Half while on vacation. We're in Denmark now, but then we'll be flying to Iceland soon. I'll get in a few runs there. We end our trip in Greenland, where I have a workout schedule. Make sure to like and subscribe to catch those upcoming vlogs. Now it's back to the hotel. 8-mile run means I can eat 8 times the breakfast. We got the breakfast of champions here. We got liver pate, eggs, bacon, chicken sausage, potatoes. What's cool about this hotel is that they have ginger lemon shots. I guess that's good for inflammation. And Lesionberry lemonade. Thanks for joining me on this running adventure through Aarhus and Copenhagen. I hope you enjoyed seeing these beautiful cities from a runner's perspective. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more travel and running content. I'll see you in Iceland next.